my beauties, so Chinese New Year is around the corner and I'm pretty sure some of you guys, your family has started preparing, getting some food and things in order and making sure that you guys are set for Chinese New Year celebration. Maybe some of you guys are planning where to eat on Chinese New Year and so forth. So today I thought to do a video that will give you guys 10 facts about Chinese New Year that you may or may not know. Fact number 1. You guys have probably heard about spring clean, and in Chinese culture, obviously the New Year's usually happen around springtime. So the spring clean in the Chinese culture is actually quite a, I guess, important history because they believe spring cleaning is something that's very important and they should be done 1 week prior to the Chinese New Year. So for instance, this year the Chinese New Year falls on the 8th of February and we're going into the year of the monkey. So a week before the 8th of February, we usually start doing some spring cleaning. So we might clean out some of our closet or clean out some of the things that we don't want around the house, and we pretty much make sure everything is wiped down. And the reason behind that is because we believe that by cleaning everything out of the house, you are getting rid of all the bad things that happened that year. Pretty much anything that's negative, like, you know, whether it's bad omen or like bad karma or like bad fortune, anything that's negative is to be wiped off and removed from the house. Number 2 is the Spring Festival couplets or the New Year scroll, which is what you find often on the doorway, and it's usually red with gold writings, usually on the side and also on the top. The most common one you probably see nowadays is the word fu, which is luck, written upside down, and what it means is fu dao, which means luck should come here, or luck come here, or luck is arrived. And it's pretty much a superstitious thing, but in olden days what they do is, they've done this for centuries of years, is to ward off evil spirits, scare away all the bad things and protect the good people inside. Number 3 is staying up late. Usually on Chinese New Year's Eve, what happens is when you invite family and friends over, you tend to stay up until past midnight. Pretty much the story behind it is that back in those days where Chinese New Year Eve, a lot of the, I guess, bad evil spirit, this actually monster, will come and do not so good things, and in order to, I guess, keep yourself safe is that you are gathered around, you know, great food, candlelight, anything that's bright, and you're at home with your loved ones, and pretty much you're able to stay up past midnight, and that's when you'll be safe. So it's kind of become a tradition to make sure that you are, you know, surrounded by family and friends and you're up until exactly past midnight. Number 4 is firecrackers. People actually light up firecrackers at exactly midnight, which is like 1 second past midnight. And what it is not only does it scare away the monster that comes out at New Year's Eve, but also it's like a symbol of, you know, good fortune, you know, like kind of basically exploding in front of you. So it is also lucky at the same time, as well as scaring away bad evil spirits. Number 5 is the feasting. So a lot of the times you see families with every single dish under the sea, whether it's fish, pork, rice, chicken, duck, everything, and that's usually mostly people from the southern side of China. And on the northern side, they like to make dumplings, which is usually shaped of like an olden day sort of like golden nugget. And so everything symbolizes fortune and good luck. And so even the dishes that are made in most of the southern part of China, that might not necessarily be dumplings or shaped like money, but it actually sounds similar to good fortune or money. So pretty much like the whole time it's all about, you know, good fortune, good luck, pretty much being healthy, wealthy and wise all at once. Number 6 is 恭喜发财, which is actually the New Year's call, or like basically going to relatives or other family members and giving them the best of luck of the new year. So on the New Year's Day, which is the first thing you wake up, you change into new clothes and wear anything that's new that you've gotten for New Year's, and then you go to relatives and you knock on their door and then you tell them a Happy New Year. It's by wishing them good luck, good fortune, and that's the first thing you do when you wake up on New Year's Day. So there's a little bit of a history behind giving someone a New Year wish. It's usually the younger generation that goes to the elders and give them a New Year wish. So if you were, say, going to your uncles or your aunties, or maybe your grandparents, or someone who's basically older than you, and you wish them a happy new year, and usually it's customary for them to give you a red packet. And a red packet in Chinese is actually called ya sui qian. By giving them the money, it's almost like a symbol of protecting them from the evil bad spirits, and hoping that in that new year they'll have nothing but goodness, and at the same time it's that sort of form of exchange. So by you wishing an older a happy new year, they are wishing you a happy new year by giving you the money. Number 7 is the glutinous rice cake, which is also one of my favorite thing about New Year's, and you usually eat this on New Year's Day. And basically 年糕, which is the Chinese saying of glutinous rice cake, and it's also similar sounding to a year high, which also kind of means, you know, this year is going to be better than the next. And by eating this, you're kind of symbolizing that you're going to have a great year. And also a lot of the times these glutinous rice cakes are made into like either a whitish color or goldish color, which can also look like money, so whether it's silver or gold. So it's also a symbol of good luck to eat it on New Year's Day as well. Number 8, the forbidden use of knife or scissors. A lot of times on New Year's Day, you are not supposed to use any type of sharp objects, which includes scissors or knives or anything that cuts anything. Basically what it means, it symbolizes cutting away your luck or cutting away good things. So we tend to not use any of those things. And a lot of the times you have food that's prepared already that does not require you to use any knife or scissors. And some parts of China, they actually are not allowed to use any knives or scissors for maybe like 15 days after the Chinese New Year. So a lot of times they prepare a ton of food that might not require the use of any scissors or knives at all. Number 9 is do not break anything. And a lot of times by breaking something, so if you accidentally dropped glass or a breakable object, whether it's cutlery or utensils or anything that's sort of going to smash across the floor, basically is a symbol of bad luck, and breaking something is obviously a sign of something that's not going to be very good. However, in a situation like this, it's sometimes quite often unavoidable. So what we do is you wrap the broken pieces in a red paper, and then you leave it somewhere, either on a really nice table, or if you guys have an altar or something like that where you guys do worship some sort of god or shrine or anything like that, you leave it there for 5 days, and you actually say some lines that are basically going to neutralize the situation. And things we often say are 岁岁平安, which means each year will be good, and then 破财消灾, which means by losing some fortune, you're actually eliminating any type of bad luck. So it's basically like a push and pull, give and take sort of situation. So you are like neutralizing something bad and making it something good, and you're actually only allowed to throw it out after the 5th day of the Chinese New Year. Number 10 is we don't do any washing for 2 days, and basically it's because on the 1st and 2nd day of the Chinese New Year, it's actually the water god's birthday. So in order to celebrate their birthday, we don't use any water to wash our clothes. So that was it. I hope you guys find this interesting. If you already knew some of these things, leave your comments below and tell me which ones you did know and which ones you didn't. If you have any other questions, leave them down below as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful Chinese New Year. Make sure you guys are safe, eat a ton of food, and just enjoy yourself. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!